Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
You're being misrepresented for $1,200. Your court date is March 8th, sir. Okay. So this is how you plead not guilty to your court. Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions about the tickets?
No.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Well,
The cops just showed up and you didn't leave?
No. Why would I leave?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have a message for the premier who seems to be listening to the chief medical officer of health and not small business owners who are being absolutely leveled by the lockdown?
You're absolutely right. We are being leveled by the lockdown. And my message would just be to listen to the people, listen to what the people have to say.
Sheila Gunn Reid for Rebel News here in Red Deer, Alberta, and I'm currently standing in front of Mom's Diner. Now, I met the folks from Mom's Diner last night in Sylvan Lake at the so-called illegal reopening of Hockey Central. Now, Hockey Central is a pub that joined dozens of other Alberta restaurants that decided they were opening. COVID lockdowns and government shutdowns be damned. Anyway, I met Wesley and Leslie there last night. They own Mom's Diner, and they've been open for a few days now, and they've received at least 2 shutdown orders. And when I got here today, it was just in the nick of time because law enforcement and Alberta Health Services were here with another shutdown order, and as you'll see, a ticket. Check it out.
oh, thank you guys for your time.
Okay, guys. I'll speak to you in a few minutes, okay?
Showed up just at the right time.
Yeah, I guess so. What just happened?
I had them come in for the second time. They came in yesterday and gave me my first notice of closed to the public, and I opened up again this morning. Now they just showed up with the RCMP, discussing whether or not I'm going to get a ticket or whatnot, and the avenues of going via Queen's Bench to see if I agree or disagree, and I get to have my time in court.
Now, let's just see what shakes out of the tree here. Was it busy before they showed up?
We were just about to close down 2 hours early. We couldn't keep up again, just like yesterday and the day before. We went through, hundreds of pounds of smoked meat that's smoked locally at 6 on the block here in Lacombe. It's been crazy. The public has come together for sure to support us. Mom's Diner's small. It's been here for over 30 years, off and on as a diner. So the community support has been amazing.
Of medical health. You're being misrepresented for $1,200. Your court date is March 8th, sir. Okay. So this is how you plead not guilty to your court. Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions about the tickets?
No.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Well,
Thank you very much. I know you. Yep. No, I understand.
Okay, so what just happened there?
I just got a $1,200 tickets and a summons for court on March 8th. I can go and plead not guilty with paperwork on the back. So my next step is to contact legal counsel and go from there. But
Well,
we will be open tomorrow.
You'll be open tomorrow.
you know
That's great. So what you can do is plead not guilty,
You betcha.
give the ticket to me.
Yep.
We'll put you in touch with a top criminal lawyer at fightthefines.com at no cost to you.
Perfect.
And let's get that ticket before a real judge.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
The cops just showed up and you didn't leave?
No. Why would I leave?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be eating out again?
It's awesome. Yeah.
Should these guys, the owners, should they be getting in trouble for reopening?
No, not at all. This kind of says it all. Take a look at that. That's amazing.
So I emailed our lawyer and let them know that we have a brand new Fight the Fines client because you guys just got a ticket, but you're reopening, right?
Yeah, we do plan on reopening tomorrow morning. We just have to make it to our butcher shop to restock on our meats that we ran out of today, and that is the only reason why we are closing this afternoon is because we ran out of our meat.
Right. The RCMP were here, or I guess it would have been bylaw officers that were here, and Alberta Health Services, the inspector. They issued you a closure notice, but that's not why you're closed. You literally were too busy and ran out of food.
You're absolutely right, and that's 2 days in a row. Same as yesterday, we closed down at 3 o'clock because we ran out of food. We had to hit the butcher shop this morning, and we did, and we're going to have to hit them again in the morning.
That's fantastic. Now, I guess that means you've had a great response from the community here. People are coming out in droves to eat.
Actually, it's been a very overwhelming response. You know, we do have a lot of support from the community around us. I'm not sure if it's just because of who we are, because of what we've done, but we have, you know, in the past for Christmas, we fed 418 people just out of the kindness of our heart and the donations based on the community around us.
What has the closure, what has that done to business here?
You know, for us, it's really hard because we're in a gray area. Our food is meant to be enjoyed at a table, you know, over conversation. It really didn't make a takeout. You know, it doesn't work. By the time you get it home, it's not warm, it's soggy, it's meant to be eaten at the table.
Well, and this is a 50s diner, so people come here for the atmosphere.
You're absolutely right. You know, we play records all day long if we want to. If our customers want to hear a specific thing, we've got 300 records in stock, you know, and that's just it is a dying thing. There is no 50s style diners out there very much anymore, so we really, really, really want to try and keep it alive.
Now, our provincial government, allegedly conservative, I'm not convinced these days, they campaigned on a pro-business platform, and I'm not seeing it. Do you have a message for the Premier, who seems to be listening to the Chief Medical Officer of Health and not small business owners who are being absolutely leveled by the lockdown?
You're absolutely right. We are being leveled by the lockdown, and my message would just be to listen to the people, listen to what the people have to say. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just as cleanly and sanitized as a tattoo parlor, as a hair salon, as a masseuse, as a, you know, manicure, pedicure.
As a Walmart.
You absolutely got that right. Yep, for sure.
We're all getting we're all in the shits. You know, we gotta do something and do something. You know, like, it can't just sit around anymore. We have to open up to the public. Otherwise, everyone's going down. And yeah, that's.
Now, the cops were here today. They issued a ticket, but they say they're reopening tomorrow. Are you coming back?
Absolutely, every day.
Why'd you come to the diner today?
Mostly just for support. You know, it's a tough time for a lot of people, and I've been fortunate enough to have been open through this, so it works for us. So just to come and support, basically, is all we did.
Now, the cops were just here. Do you think it's time to reopen and call off the cops, call off AHS?
Yeah, I do. It's time for that. I guess the numbers are coming down, and it'll probably happen sooner or later, but I don't know. It's pretty crazy, and people need to start standing up, I guess, and it's not easy, though, for sure.
Why'd you come to the diner today for an illegal lunch?
To support businesses that otherwise would probably be going out of business, so it's better to have the fine than no home or nothing to do with your family, right? So.
Do you think it's time to reopen?
I think it's time to reopen. I think it's long gone time to reopen.
How was your meal?
Wonderful. Wonderful, yeah.
Why did you come to Mom's Diner?
Because we always come here.
Is it time to reopen?
Yes, definitely. I mean, restaurants, dining out is just, everybody needs to eat. And we need to keep our small businesses open.
So clean. I mean, you're not going to pick up anything there that you wouldn't pick up anywhere else. You know, I feel that way anyway.
Okay, I want to ask you, you don't have an adversarial relationship with your health inspector or the police. It seems like, you know, you respect that they're doing their job and the government put them in a tight spot.
Well, that's just it, right? They're the middlemen in the situation. Nobody wants to come to a place, especially one as small as this, you know, quaint, and have to close the doors on us, right? They want to eat here too. But, you know, it's against, they got to do what they got to do. So I'm not going to, you know, argue with them, right? I've been down that road in the past, and it never ends well for the little guys. So, you know, I'll just give them their space, and hopefully they come back with no tickets and a warning, and see where we can go from there.
Well, you heard it here. We're supporting Wesley and Leslie and the rest of their team here at Mom's Diner. We're going to help them fight that $1,200 lockdown ticket in court with the help of all of you at home at fightthefines.com. We want Wesley and Leslie to do what they do best, and that's serve great food, employ great staff, and live to fight on another day. If you want to help fund Rebel News' largest civil liberties project to date, fighting these awful, oppressive lockdown tickets, one Canadian at a time, you can donate today at fightthefines.com. For Rebel News here in Red Deer at Mom's Diner with a belly full of the best Eggs Benedict that I have ever had in my entire life. I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. Friends, if you want to help us help Wesley and Leslie and Mom's Diner and hundreds of other Canadians just like them fight their lockdown tickets, please donate today at fightthefines.com. And if you're someone who has received a ticket, I don't want you to pay it. I want you to fight it. Send it to us at that very same website, fightthefines.com.